Ẹ káalẹ́ ẹ̀yin èèyàn wa, mo kí wa ní gbogbo ibikíbi tí ẹ bá wà. Lóní pápàpá, ẹ káàsán, ẹ káàárọ̀, according to the time ní gbogbo ibi tí a bá wà. Èmi ọmọ yín ọ̀rẹ́ yín olólùfẹ́ yín náà ni. Láláì ní fa àkókò wa ṣòfò. A ti gbé wọn dé lálẹ́ yìí o, gẹ́gẹ́ bí ìṣe wa. Ọ̀rọ̀ Nàìjíríà, egbinrin ọ̀tẹ̀ ni bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe ń pàkan nìkan rówó. Ẹ̀yin èèyàn mi ẹ wá nǹkan fìdílé, ẹ jẹ́ ká jọ pẹ̀kẹ́ lù. Àkókò ò sí mọ́ lálẹ́ yìí kò jẹ́ ká lọ sí live. Tá a bá ní ká lọ live kó máa gbà wá lákòókò. Ẹ wo ọ̀nà Federal Road from Ìkọ̀lé Èkìtì lọ Àbújá. Ẹ wo ọ̀nà bó ṣe rí. Bí wọ́n ṣe gbé Buhari wá sí orí politics ní Nàìjíríà, gbogbo ẹ̀ lẹ́ gbọ́ o. Fresh attack ní Platue, wọ́n ti fẹ̀mí àwọn èèyàn ṣòfò. Ẹ jẹ́ ká tẹ̀ kọ́kọ́ lọ síbẹ̀ yẹn ná. Ẹ jẹ́ ká kọ́kọ́ lọ síbẹ̀. Wọ́n fi ẹ̀mí àwọn èèyàn ṣòfò ní Nàìjíríà. Kábíyèsí.
These are the scenes that welcomed one into the affected village of Jebu in Riom local government area of Platue State early Tuesday morning. The village was thrown into shock and mourning when they were attacked with their machetes and their houses set ablaze.
Around 3 a.m., this community was attacked by Cas, and of course, we thought the place was going to be protected as the security men from the Sector 6 came with 2 gun trucks, and I was satisfied that my people are well protected.
Sincerely, it is very sad and unfortunate that up to today, these things have not come to an end. You have just witnessed, you've gone around together here, you've seen the bodies yourself. 27 people lying down.
While security personnel from different agencies were seen on the ground, the locals blamed them for late response, alleging complicity.
In fact, there was an early warning information, but we called. We didn't get response. If to say the security responded at the time we called them, this wouldn't have happened.
This is part of the collusion and the complicity of the security agents that have been sent to respond to a distress call, but they couldn't, and it led to this. The present STF commander, the sector commander, that is here in Rio, we were not able to. We must commend the STF operative that were at SOAP, because they have their ground. The actually fatality would have been higher than this.
The dead were said to have been taken away for burial, while their loved ones left to mourn them make their demands known.
In other climes, you have the federal police, you have the state police, and you have county police. Even universities in other climes have their own police system. And until we begin to do this and forget about whatever resources we will spend and protect lives and properties of citizens, we will be doing nothing.
I am calling on the governor as the chief security of this state. He should do something to Riom local government. He should do something to these people. People are becoming homeless. People are becoming fatherless. People are becoming motherless.
If these killings continue like this and government did not take any action on it, we will definitely tell the youth what to do. And they should not blame us at the end of the day of what we are telling our members to do. Why? Because we will not continue to die in the hands of people helplessly.
Now with what has happened here today, not only the aged, the youth, babies, toddlers were all affected. They were. What they're asking for, I'm sorry doing this, but what they're asking for is that justice be done, that government, security agencies, and every other person or agency responsible to maintain peace and security of both lives and property should sit up and do the needful for the safety of both human lives and their property. In Riom local government area for New Central, Chizoba and Niowe.
This is terrible. Killing people, wasting people life every day. Wasting people life every day, and the government do nothing. Wọn ò rí nǹkan ṣe sí. It's no longer a news again. kò ń ṣèròyìn tó ń bomijé lójú ẹni again. They have seen it as normal thing. Ó ga ọ, Ọlọ́run á ṣàánú fún wa o, Ọlọ́run á ṣàánú fún wa. Ẹ jẹ́ kí ẹ jẹ́ ká wo ẹ jẹ́ ká wo ṣèwélè.
And we appreciate you so much, and you mean a lot to us this morning. And thank you for your kind words, Vimbai.
Absolutely. Just very quickly, sir, before we let you go, very, very quickly. You know, I know you said you hadn't had access to him in about 10 years, but you were together for about 15 years before that. Just very briefly, sir, what were the things that kept you guys going in those 15 years of trial and error and, you know, election, campaign, and you kept trying and so forth? Just give me a sense of those days when you had such strong belief and conviction that he needed to ascend to the highest office in the land.
Well, some of us who recruited him into politics.
Ara àwọn tó yẹ kí wọ́n sọ òkò pa òun ni máa náà wà nínú Nàìjíríà. Buhari Galadima ó yẹ kó wà lára àwọn tó sọ̀kò pa. Àwọn ló recruit Tinubu, Buhari sínú politics. Ẹ jẹ́ ká gbọ́, ẹ jẹ́ ká.
The mission, and I will reveal that mission today. General Buhari came into politics. It wasn't his province. He never liked politicians because he believed we are fake and that we don't mean what we say. But there was an incident that made some of us to recruit him, convince him, and use the other people to convince him to join politics. And even though we had our own agenda, because in 1999 and 2000, the OPC was on rampage in some parts of the country, especially Southwest, and have inconvenienced a lot of people from this part of the country. And to the extent that they mobilized over 500 vehicles.
Ẹ jọ̀ọ́, ibi báyìí mo fẹ́ kẹ́ ẹ jẹ́ ká dé dáadáa. Ẹ jẹ́ ká gbọ́ nǹkan tó sọ láàrin yìí dáadáa. Ibi tó concern wa gbọ̀ngbọ̀ngbọ̀n jù ní ilẹ̀ Yorùbá àwọn níbi tó ti ń sọ̀rọ̀ yìí. Buhari Galadima òun ló ń sọ̀rọ̀ yìí. Àwọn tó gbé Buhari wá sínú politics ní Nàìjíríà, tó gbé Buhari wá láti wá ba ayé ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ àwọn èèyàn jẹ́, òun àwọn ara wọn lélẹ̀.
To come and invade Ilorin with the sole aim of uprooting what they called Fulani structures in Ilorin. And we felt that was too much. And Obasanjo was doing nothing. President Obasanjo was doing nothing. President Bola Tinubu, then governor of Lagos, was doing nothing. And some of us felt that those group of people were being encouraged by their leaders in position of authority. So how do we stop that? And I called a meeting in Kaduna at Alhaji Bashir Al-Hatu's house in a place called Unguan Kaji, directly opposite the house of General Ibrahim Badamasi Babangida. And some of those we invited included Alhaji Wadanas, Professor Yadudu, Bashir Al-Hatu himself, Alhaji Yahya Sulehama, and a host of others, about 34 of us. And we sat down to reason. How do we save our people from this OPC menace? So we said, I suggested that we have to, because you remove government through only two ways: the ballot of through the barrel of the gun and through the ballot box. And they said it was impossible to challenge General Obasanjo. That was how Buhari came to our mind. And when he was approached, he had a very unkind words for politicians. But since he didn't say he was not doing, we still pursued him. To cut long story short, we achieved our first purpose of putting a brake to what OPC was doing. Because immediately Buhari joined partisan politics, and we had a very big outing in Daura to initiate him into politics. The Obasanjo government became restive and was shaken to its bone marrow, and because those were some of his our thinking. So Obasanjo had to really checkmate the OPC. So for that reason, we have achieved our first purpose of bringing General Buhari into partisan politics. So the remaining now is history. They wanted to dismantle, as what is happening across the country now. They wanted to dismantle his platform of ANPP, APC, ANPP. And we made a counter platform by establishing the Buhari organization, TBO, which we used as a platform for promoting his political ideals. Of course, all these are now history. Some smart people who are politically ambitious came in and threw us out. That is how we parted ways with him. Those of us who followed him blindly for 50 years, Suleya Hamma as our leader, and myself as his deputy and the operational head of the Buhari organization, we agreed that we should not look for political appointment, or we should not look for elective office. Our idea is just to push General Buhari to become president, so that if we become the engine room of his government, we would now influence certain things in the country. And we had those things listed in our minds. And the greatest mistake was that, and it's what people also see as Buhari's inability to do well in government, because he has cut the umbilical cord, those who brought him and have ideas about what he has to do, and he recruited new people. And these new people never had an idea at all as to why even Buhari joined politics. But all these are now history. We pray that God grants him Al-Jannat al-Firdaus, and we pray that God receives him and forgive him. For some of us, we have forgiven him already. Definitely, Buhari wouldn't have done anything outside what God has destined will happen.
Okay. Alhaji, thank you so much. We're looking forward to your...
Sarah, àwọn people yìí, Ọlọ́run ní dáríjì yín.
Encouraged.
God will not forgive you people. You are asking God to forgive Buhari, to grant him at the general federal ability. So, all possible then, he commit different kind of evil. Ẹ wá máa pray kọ́ Ọlọ́run kó tẹ̀ yín sí afẹ́fẹ́ rere kọ́, afẹ́fẹ́ ibi lábọ́ọ̀lù yìí, lájálù yìí. Ẹ lè kúre, ẹ lè súnre. Ṣé ẹ gbọ́ bó ṣe ń confess? Galadima ló ń sọ̀rọ̀ yìí o. Buga Galadima, chairman of NNPP, òun ló ń sọ̀rọ̀ yìí. Ẹ̀yin people yìí, ẹ wo nǹkan tẹ́ sọ Nàìjíríà dà. Àwọn Yorùbá political elite, àwọn ló wà stupid tó ń tẹ̀lé yín. Oh my God, ẹ jẹ́ ká wo ohun tó ṣẹlẹ̀ lÉkìtì, Èkìtì leléyìí o. This is Ekiti, Ìkọ̀lé, Ayédùn, Ayébọ̀dé, Ìlàsà, Òmù Èkìtì, Òmù Èkìtì. This is Federal Road. Ọ̀nà yẹn ló jáde sí Kaba straight. Ẹ wo ọ̀nà.
This people has been here for over 2 weeks. See them, all those trucks. Trucks that is ordered from here to Omo. They cannot do anything.
What they get professors do? They don't have professors. They even have ministers. They have what are you telling me? They're supposed to do something about this road. They're supposed to take action. If no any driver can pay any fucking tax in the state.
This is a federal road for that matter.
It's serious. Look at road.
Everywhere
Everyone
has been messed up. For the past 2-3 weeks now, all these trucks have been here, they cannot move.
Báwo làwọn mọ́tò ṣe fẹ́ jáde níbí?
Everything is messed up.
And they are in the rainy season. Rainy season náà wà Nàìjíríà. Báwo lè lè fẹ́ lọ mí? Wọ́n dẹ̀ load.
It's so bad.
Kábíyèsí Elédùmarè. Ṣé ẹ ń wò wọ́n? Ẹ̀yin ọmọ wa tẹ̀ ń tẹ̀lé wọn. Ṣé ẹ rí nǹkan tó ń fojú yín rí? Ṣé ẹ rí nǹkan tó ń fojú yín rí? Ó mà ṣe o.
All these vehicles has been here. All these trucks have been here for the past 2 weeks now. They can't move. Total shutdown. I see. Ayébọ̀dé, Ayédùn, Ìlàsà, Òmù Road. I see. It's so bad. The government should do something. We are not appealing. Nobody is begging the government.
You know, they
will do what is
their
necessary.
right, their duty to do the
The
road.
government should do what is necessary. Nobody is begging the government. They don't have to beg. Now, 2027 now, you will come. That you want to come and vote. You want to come and cast the vote. Come and do this for us. We need voters. We need people to vote for you. But come on, road. You cannot do. You see the road?
Ó mà ṣe o.
State of nation.
Ó mà ṣe o.
Gbogbo ọ̀nà ṣe rí. Can you imagine? Can you see? See road. See road. See road. They've abandoned this place. See this road. This is Ayédùn to Ayébọ̀dé. No vehicle is passing this place again. They've abandoned this road, Federal Road for that matter. The road that leads to Abuja. Can you imagine?
Ọ̀nà tẹ́ ń wò yìí, I know this road very well. Mo mọ ọ̀nà yìí dáadáa. Ẹ wò wọ́n bọ́ ṣe rí bí àwọn tó ń wa kùsà, bá àwọn tó ń wa gold. Ṣé rí wọn, ṣé rí nǹkan tó fojú yín rí? Wọn ò ní plan kankan fún yín, wọn ò send yín, they don't send you. Can you imagine? Ilẹ̀ Yorùbá, àwa ló ní bitumen jù in the world now. Second largest bitumen in the world. Ó wà nílẹ̀ wa nílẹ̀ Yorùbá. Àìmọye àwọn ọ̀nà tó rí báyìí nílẹ̀ Yorùbá ò kì í ṣe eléyìí nìkan o. Ẹ lọ sí north kẹ́ lọ wo ọ̀nà bó ṣe tẹ́jú. Go to north. Go and see road in the north. Go and see road in the north. Ẹ mọ̀ nǹkan tó ń fojú yín rí. Ṣé rí nǹkan tó ń fojú yín rí? Ẹ tí ì rí nǹkan kan. Ṣé ẹlẹ́ẹ̀kọ́ ẹ ní padà lẹ́yìn wọn? Ẹ̀kọ́ ẹlẹ́ẹ̀ ní padà lẹ́yìn wọn. Ẹ jẹ́ ká gba ilẹ̀ Yorùbá ká mójútó nǹkan ọrọ̀ wa. Nǹkan àlùmọ́nì tí Ọlọ́run fún wa kí a mójútó. Ká dá dúró ká tú gbogbo ọ̀nà wa ṣe kí ọ̀nà wa máa dán mọ́rán. Gbogbo inú street wa pátá kò síbi tá a ní da ọ̀dà sí. Gbogbo inú street tó wà nínú ìlú kọ̀ọ̀kan lọ dé anybody kó kọ́lé sínú ìgbèríko. Kò síbi tó wù kó kọ́lé sí, a máa ṣe ọ̀nà débẹ̀ ni. Torí a ní gbogbo nǹkan tá a fẹ́ fi ṣe granite a ní, àwa ló ní jù. A ní granite. Ṣèbó ni wọ́n á lò. A ní bitumen tó máa lò fi ṣọ̀dá tá fi ṣe títì. Gbogbo ẹ̀ la ní. Kí la wá máa fẹ́ máa jìyà fún bí eléyìí tá máa fojú àwọn èèyàn ráre. Ẹ wo àwọn mọ́tò yẹn, how many days lọ́nà tí wọ́n á bẹ̀ yẹn? Báwo làwọn mọ́tò yìí ṣe fẹ́ jáde ńbẹ̀ yẹn? Wọn ò lè lọ. Kí ló fẹ́ fi tó wọn? Mọ́tò tó lòrù bámú. Bí á sìmẹ́ǹtì náà kún síta ló mọ̀. ṣe rí nǹkan tó fojú rí ṣe gbọ́ mọ́ ṣe confess mọ́ ṣe gbé Buhari wá ṣe rí àjẹ́ndà wọn against Yorùbá wọ́n gbé Tinubu wá ní nítorí Yorùbá abẹ́ ẹ̀gbọ́n kan tó sọ ni wọ́n gbé Tinubu wá nítorí tiwa ní nílẹ̀ Yorùbá àbọ̀rọ̀ náà sọ fọ́mọlúwàbí tó bá dénú àdòdìdì ẹ̀yin ènìyàn mi ìbí la máa fi orí ètò sọ sí ní àṣálẹ́ ṣé mọ̀ pé ṣókí báyìí làwa ń ṣe bí ọbẹ̀ ògì ẹ bá wa ṣí ẹ̀ á kí gbogbo wa ò níbikíbi tí a bá wà èmi ọmọ yín ọ̀rẹ́ olólùfẹ́ náà ni a kí gbogbo yín gbogbo tí ẹ bá wa ń subscribe ẹ ní fọwọ́ ń gbọ́mọ sí mo rí lè ka gbogbo kọ́mẹ̀tì tẹ́ ń kọ síbẹ̀ àrídì ọ̀kan máa táwọn tó ń sọ̀tún wa lórí ọ̀rọ̀ ọba Ìjẹ̀bú gbogbo ẹ̀ náà láàárẹ̀ wà á dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ yín àní rí jù báyìí lọ ó dàrọ̀.